North Korea, life in the world's most secretive country. What you are seeing on screen right now is one of the rare photographs smuggled out of the world's most closed-off country, North Korea. Is it a country or is it a giant prison? 25 million people are living completely isolated from the rest of the world. But what's really happening inside? Today, I'm going to tell you 10 facts about this mysterious country that will shock you. And believe me, some of them are so bizarre that when you first hear them, you'll think they're fiction. But unfortunately, they're all real. Let's get started. 1. The internet isn't banned. It simply doesn't exist. Imagine this. You've never used Google in your entire life. You've never heard of YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You don't know any of them. Sounds like science fiction, right? But in North Korea, this is reality. The country has a closed network called Kwangmyong. That means only North Korean websites exist, nothing else. The rest of the world? Gone. Closed. Inaccessible. Only elite government officials can access the real internet. And even they're under strict surveillance. Every click they make is recorded. Imagine not knowing what's happening in the world, having no idea what life is like outside your own country. So how do these people learn about the outside world? Answer: they don't. 2. You can't even choose your own hairstyle. Now I'm going to tell you something really strange. In North Korea, when you go to the barber, you can't ask, "Can I get whatever style I want?" Because there's a government-approved list of hairstyles. About 10 for men, 18 for women. Yes, you heard that right. The government chooses your hairstyle. Why? Because Western hairstyles are considered degenerate. Especially long hair is seen as dangerous for men. In fact, there was once a cut your hair campaign. They were exposing long-haired men on television, saying, "This citizen doesn't comply with socialist morality." A place where even your hair isn't free. Can you imagine? 3. Even time flows differently. Do you know what year it is in North Korea right now? For us it's 2026, but for them it's year 113. Because North Korea's calendar starts with the birth year of their founder, Kim Il-sung, 1912. They call this the Juche calendar. It's like they're on a different planet. Even time works differently. The history taught in schools is also completely different. They tell children that Kim Il-sung fought the Japanese as a child, that he created miracles. For example, according to one legend, when he was born, a double rainbow and a bright star appeared in the sky. Of course, none of it is true. But for a child growing up there, this is reality, because they don't learn anything else. 4. On TV, there's only the leader. You turn on the television. What do you see? News. The beloved leader visited his people. TV drama. Thanks to our leader's wisdom, we defeated the enemy. Documentary. Our leader's heroic deeds. Morning, noon, night, always the same thing. In North Korea, television channels are extremely limited and all state-controlled. Even entertainment programs are propaganda. A North Korean defector explained it like this. "Until I was 20, I thought that world leaders always loved their people this much. Then, I escaped and learned the truth, and I was shocked." Imagine, you've never watched a real movie in your life. You don't even know what comedy is, just propaganda. 5. Even as a tourist, you're not free. You might say, "Okay, I'll just go as a tourist and see for myself." No, it doesn't work that way. Even if you go to North Korea as a tourist, you're assigned at least 2 guides, and they never leave your side. Even if you go to the bathroom, they wait outside the door. Taking photos without permission is forbidden. Military buildings, poor neighborhoods, signs of hunger. If you're caught photographing these, you can be arrested. In fact, an American tourist was sentenced to 15 years in prison for stealing a propaganda poster from a hotel. He was later sent back to his country in a coma and died shortly after. So even as a tourist, you're traveling like a kind of prisoner. Your every move is being watched. 6. Traveling between cities in your own country requires permission. Do you know what a North Korean has to do if they want to go to another city? They need to get permission from the government. Why are you going? How long will you stay? Who will you meet? You have to declare everything. And most of the time, permission is denied. Entering the capital, Pyongyang, is a special privilege. Only loyal and trusted families can live there. So there are people who can't even enter their country's biggest city. Going abroad is almost impossible. Those caught trying to escape are either tortured or executed. 7. Your family's crime is your crime too. Now we come to the darkest truth. In North Korea, if one person commits a crime, it's not just them who gets punished. Their family does too. This is called 3 generations of punishment. Your life, your children's lives, and your grandchildren's lives are destroyed. For example, if your father said something against the regime, you get sent to a labor camp even though you did nothing wrong. In these camps, people die from starvation, torture, and overwork. According to United Nations reports, 80,120,000 people are currently being held in these camps, and most don't even know what crime they committed. They're just there because someone in their family did something wrong. 8. Electricity is only available at certain hours. If you look at North Korea from a satellite at night, you see a dark spot. While South Korea shines brightly, the north is completely dark. Because electricity is only provided for a few hours a day in most places. In winter, they burn wood to stay warm. Many homes are like freezers. Even hospitals have power outages. Surgeries can be performed by candlelight. Imagine coming home in the evening and sitting in the dark because there's no electricity. You can't charge your phone. You can't watch TV every day, every night. 9. The outside world is portrayed as hell. Do you know what North Koreans are taught? The outside is terrible. There's hunger, poverty, chaos. Only here are you safe. Our leader protects you. Especially the US and South Korea are described as hell for people. Those who escape and reach South Korea can't believe what they see at first. One defector said, "I cried when I went to the supermarket. I couldn't believe there could be so much food. They always told us, there's starvation outside." The propaganda is so powerful that even when you see the truth, it's hard to accept. These are the 10 shocking truths about North Korea. Imagine, you have no internet, no freedom to travel, not even electricity. Even your thoughts don't belong to you. And all of this is happening right now in the 21st century. So could you survive living in this country? Write in the comments, let's discuss. And if you want more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. What country should I cover in the next video? Let me know in the comments too. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.